Hey.
What?
We gotta put your shoes on. Go to Kids Club. Smells like a lady. Yeah. Give you life-giving nectar. Cheers. Alrighty. Grab my pre-workout. What's up, guys? Today's video is a product video. Every once in a while we do a video that's primarily based around a product or products for like a review, but I didn't want to deprive you of like an actual vlog, you know, might as well make a vlog of it. So I'll show you guys what we are up to today behind the scenes, and of course I will show you guys this really cool battery box thing that I received. Also wanted to show you guys this cool new wallet from Travax that I helped design, and it's actually the MP edition wallet that's on sale for a limited time on their website. You can only get it till the end of September. So it's got my logo on it, which is really, really cool. And on the band here, it says, "Don't forget to live." It's really, really awesome. The proceeds help support the channel so that we can go on trips and make more content. And it's just something that's gonna last a lifetime. Really cool, because they're actually producing these at their factory in Bellingham, Washington. And so there's just a limited run of them. So get them while you can. They make great gifts. And they're real genuine leather, and they smell so nice. All right, let's get started on our day. This is our battery box from Jackery that we're gonna be talking about. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll show you how you can win one of these, which is a $500 valued prize. We got lots of chores to do for the farm. We're gonna go pick up some fencing material. This is our second run, and we need to buy like 70 poles, I think. It's gonna be a lot.
Dad?
Oh no, Daddy's gonna get the trailer. Chest day continued. Yesterday we came out, I got like three or four sets in, and then Sterling peed his pants and we had to leave. So, all right, buddy. I like your poncho. Ooh, is that a compass?
Yeah.
That's cool. For what? For survival.
Yep, then we push
Yep.
the button.
Alright guys, thank you so much for following along as I got some chores done today. I'm really looking forward to putting up that fence soon. Today's video is about this box here. It's the Jackery 500 Explorer. It's a new released product. They just released it on Amazon. If you hang out to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys how you can win one of these, and also how you can get $100 off of a purchase of one of these. That deal is running till the end of September. So, full disclosure, I want to point out the fact that that Jackery reached out to me and offered to give me one of these to test and review, and they were asking for an unbiased review. I've been using this for the past 3 weeks, and so far I've really enjoyed it and I've liked it, so I've decided to actually go ahead and do a full video. And I did ask you guys if you wanted to see it, and I had enough responses back saying that they would actually like to see it. So after I decided that, hey, it's a pretty cool product, I want to share it with you guys, I called them up and I asked them if they would be willing to give me an additional one to give to you guys. So at the end of this video, if you stick around, I'll tell you how you can win one of these for yourself. So if I get one of you guys should get one too, right? To start off our review, let's talk about the most important thing, what it is and how much it costs. What this is a portable battery station for your devices. It can power anything from a cell phone, laptop, drone, to even little small refrigerators, and it costs around $500. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they have a deal going on till the end of September to get you $100 off. So I will put that code in the description below, as well as at the end of this video. As far as battery devices like this is one of the most powerful and lightweight ones I've seen. It uses a lithium battery and only weighs 13.8 pounds or somewhere in that range. So as you can see, it's about the size of a car battery, but it's quite light. 13.5 pounds is pretty decent, and that's because it has lithium ion batteries. You can use a car charger, 3 different USB ports, and you have AC power just right there. As far as usability goes, it's pretty simple. You basically just plug your device into any of the ports and you push one of these buttons, either DC, USB, or AC. So say for example, I wanted to hook up a portable radio. All you have to do is plug the device in and press AC. There's not even a power switch to turn it on. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You just plug it in, push the button, and start using the device. Now, once you power something on, you have a display screen that comes up, but you also have a button called display that you can push, and you can get a little display that illuminates some information. It'll show you your battery level. These things do come at about a 75% charge, which is very convenient and super nice. We've been using it from that charge out of the box for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and I haven't charged it yet, and we're sitting at 56%, so it's pretty efficient. It'll also show your input in watts and your output in watts. And so, for example, let's go ahead and turn this radio on again. So right now, the radio is only using 8 watts of power. The unit has its own fan installed to keep it cool. You'll hear that thing powering up and down, and it does that all automatically. So as I stated earlier, this is lithium power, which produces 518 watt hours, 144,400 milliamp hours. That's a big battery. Closest thing I could find in comparison to this battery would be the Goal Zero Yeti 400 lithium. That battery is a smaller battery actually, but weighs a little bit more. It weighs in around 17 pounds, whereas this one is 13.32 pounds. So you actually have more power, quite a bit more in fact, and less weight. To get technical, the Goal Zero has 425 watt hours, whereas this actually produces 518 watt hours. This product comes in at $499.99 on Amazon with a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 2-year manufacturer warranty. The Goal Zero comes in at $599.95 and is less powerful. Why do I always get molested by bees? What I like about the Goal Zero is that it does have 2 AC outlets, so you guys got to decide on what is more valuable to you. Having dual, like 2 outlets, or a longer lasting battery that weighs less. Another thing that I like about the Goal Zero is that its handle folds down, and so it can break down to be a little bit more compact. However, it is heavier. The Goal Zero's battery is also replaceable, and I'm not seeing a way to easily replace this battery, but that is the closest thing I could find in comparison to this piece of equipment right here. So let's talk about charging. Jackery included this cool little case, which is very convenient and thoughtful of them. Not every company does that. Some of them just send you wires that you need to pack around yourself. So this has this nice little neoprene case. It comes with your traditional surge protector charger for a wall outlet. And it also comes with an outlet for car charging. So super simple, like you guys know, you already know this, you plug this into your car directly into your cigarette lighter. Or if you have a Tacoma like mine, you could charge it from your inverter in the bed. I found that because the box is relatively small and lightweight, you can drive with it right here while it's charging on your long distance trips. And you guys can plug right into it when you're parked, whenever you want, and it doesn't seem to be too much of a hindrance. It'll charge fully in about 7 hours on something like this. You know, realistically, if I were to be charging it off of the cigarette lighter, I would manage to get a full charge in a couple days of driving on any one of the trips that we go on. So we usually do about 4 to 5 hours of driving a day. But if you forget to plug it into your car charger, or you don't want to, or it's just inconvenient, they have a package called the Unlimited Power Package, and it comes with a solar panel. So for solar charging, all you need is your Jackery 500 and this supplied solar charging panel. Now this does come extra, but they have a package deal where you can get both of these together. This is pretty cool. It's a semi-flexible solar panel that just pops apart, and there's 2 big cell panels right there. You can leave it up on the dash of your car. It has a pouch on the back side of it with a charger and a light. Whoops. So on the inside, you're gonna find this little tiny module, and it's nice that they were able to make this thing so compact and lightweight compared to the other solar charger that I have. However, I don't think you can charge like your car's battery with this one. You can plug in the first cord and then plug that into the extension of itself. Super easy. And now we'll take this thicker end, drop it into the input on our Jackery's battery. Put it out on the windscreen like that because it's a perfect angle. It's really easy. However, you can use the little legs that are provided on the back of this screen. It's a relatively cloudy day, but we are getting the sun poking through some of the clouds. I'm getting an input of about 17, 18 watts, and this thing is real time. So look, as the sun is getting out from behind that cloud, you're seeing the wattage increase. Well, this panel is a 100 watt solar panel, and it goes for around $350. They call it their SolarSaga. As far as I can tell, the 500 is kind of like their big boy in their production lineup. They also have a 160, a 240, a 290 as well. Definitely, I think the 500 is going to be worth it unless you're just trying to charge like your phone a few times or your laptop. The 500 is the way to go. Just spend the extra money and get the 500 and take advantage of the extra $100 that you can get off this month until the end of September. So as you can tell, if you were to plug this in and then plug in the radio that we were just messing with, that radio was only costing us about 8 watts to run. And if I have the solar panel plugged in, it's gaining us 44 watts in the sun and about 10 watts behind the clouds. So you basically have unlimited power to mess around with your radio. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got a hold of this thing and felt how light it was, I thought it was kind of cheesy. I thought like, oh, this is some sort of really like super lightweight, like there's not much to it. Because sometimes you get like Chinese made products and they're very chintzy and light. Its lightness actually comes from the fact that it's a lithium battery. So here I've got a massive 66 liter Snowmaster fridge. Now this guy is probably quite a bit bigger than what they had intended when they said mini fridge. However, this is the only one I've got and this is what I use. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if I can just plug it in directly and have it run. Powered on right away. However, the fridge isn't running because it's already cold. The fridge only runs for a couple hours a day, especially if you have food in it. So when it says you can run a fridge for 8 hours, I'm wondering if that's 8 consecutive hours of running or just 8 hours like total. The fridge just powered up and is now running. I want to check and see how much draw it's having on our battery. Okay, check that out. So the fridge is actively running. It's drawing 61 watts while it's running. And so yes, I could take that fridge on the road and plug it into that battery box, and it would basically be able to power that fridge. Would I do that when I can just plug it into the bed of my truck? I don't know, probably not, but there are scenarios where I might want to do it. Maybe stick it in the back of the Razor or something, I don't know. Running low. So when you start to get into a little bit higher demand, a small, very quiet fan turns on the device just to keep it from getting too hot. All right, back at our solar panel setup, I want to see how efficient the solar panels are in this kind of medium to cloudy weather. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this on there. It is 4:47. Once the sun goes down, which will be around 7-ish, 8-ish, maybe I can come check this thing and see where it's at. I just dropped it on here. It went from 53% to 54%. So I think it charges pretty quickly. Just got back from a little motorcycle ride, went down to the store, got some milk, rented a John Wick movie. It is now 6:42. We've charged it from about 54% to 64% in 2 hours. So that's not terrible given that it's not a super bright sunny day. So before I wrap this up, I'd like to go through a pros and cons list, or likes versus dislikes. So we'll start with the dislikes and then we'll end on a positive note. I don't really like the handle here. I think Goal Zero with their Yeti, I think they did it better. It's a flip up handle. It basically eliminates all this here. So when I'm packing this down and trying to fit it in my big boxes up there, This little bit of space is just unnecessary bulk that doesn't need to be there when you can have a flip up handle. Another thing that I don't really like is this LED light. Like it's just kind of cheap. It's a nice idea, but it's not very bright at all. Like it's just kind of pointless in a way. I mean, this is a humongous battery. They could have put such a nice light on there and they didn't. They put, I don't know, like a very cheap $5 grocery store style light bulb on that doesn't really illuminate anything. Main criticism would be just the single AC plug. That's not the end of the world. It would just be really convenient to have two, and I think the battery has more than enough capacity to have two. But I can see why, you know, they're trying to save weight and size. Maybe it just wasn't worth it to them, because you can always plug in a power strip if you needed to. What I really like about it is how lightweight it is. That's huge to me. Like, it actually makes it usable. If it weighed as much as a car battery would, or like the non-lithium batteries do, it pretty much has to just live in your car. This is something that if you're going to walk down to the beach, it's actually makes sense to grab it and take it with you. I like how simple it is. There's no knobs or dials or any settings whatsoever. It's all super simple. For the price, I feel like they delivered a really good product here. In comparison to the Yeti, I feel like you're paying for the name and you're getting less battery, and it's way more expensive. So this one right now you can get for $3.99 if you use this code. I'm gonna leave the code right here, and that's only good until September. I don't benefit at all by using this code. This is not an affiliate code whatsoever. This is just a code that I found on their website after doing a little bit of digging to try to get you guys a deal. So you can put that in there, you can save yourself $100. It does not do anything for me, so I'm just saying that because I think the product's pretty cool. Solar panel, I like it a lot. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. Just the single fold method works really well, and I like the pouch that carries your wires, and the little tiny module makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. In conclusion, I think Jackery did a great job with this thing. I really enjoy it, and it's easy to use, and it's somewhat affordable if you have the money. I would recommend it. I'm looking forward to using it in the future on like actual camping trips and getting out there and using it. You guys will see a lot more of it. But take advantage of the deal that they have going on right now. Use this code, get your $100 off. Again, that code, it doesn't benefit me in any way. I don't make money off of it, but I want to save you guys the money. And then also enter the giveaway. If you comment below in this comment section, as well as comment on Instagram, I'm gonna pick one or the other to win the prize. So I'll flip a coin, whether it be from Instagram or YouTube. If you enter on both, you have 2 chances to win, but I also wanted to give an opportunity to both my Instagram followers and my YouTube subscribers, so some of you might not follow on Instagram. Also, you have to be following Jackery if you're an Instagram guy, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification icon so that you're notified every time I upload, not just when Google thinks that you want to see this video or that video, every time, because we got all sorts of cool content between the falconry stuff that we're doing, the side-by-sides, the adventures, and the traveling trips that we go on. I know that we have something you're gonna like, so consider subscribing, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're part of the MPGs, the Max Powell gang, the guys that have been here for a long time. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. We got big things coming, and I'm really excited for it, so thank you. All right, guys, get some work done this week, but don't forget to live.